you work out every day and have a belly? It doesn't add up. And then she flops over her pants, revealing her belly that lumps forward.
Just because you work out every day doesn't mean you're going to be lean. There's no guarantees in life. Just because you go to work every day doesn't mean you're going to be rich. Coach Greg, and in today's video, I eat healthy, but I'm still fat. Sorry, no, you don't. You think you're eating healthy, but you're not. Yeah, body positivity. It's all my genetics' fault. It has nothing to do with me. Let's just blame everybody else. No one wants to take ownership. You have a belly. Oh, oops, there goes gravity. It's not my fault. It's genetics' fault.
So it says, how do you work out every day and have a belly? It doesn't add up. And then she flops over her pants, revealing her belly that lumps forward.
Just because you work out every day doesn't mean you're going to be lean. There's no guarantees in life. Just because you go to work every day doesn't mean you're going to be rich. And so newsflash, if you're sitting with your stomach hanging out and you pull your pants down, almost anyone's going to look like they have a belly. Unless you're truly shredded, you're going to look like you have a belly. 20 minutes later. And so for being a guy that's totally shredded, if my stomach is in fact sitting and hanging out in front of me, it's not going to be looking as flat. Would you expect the stomach sticking out like this, or would you expect it to be totally flat? I'm guessing you probably thought my stomach was a lot flatter. And so the first problem is unrealistic expectations. You can't expect to have a washboard flat stomach in every position, no matter what.
I've been swimming almost daily for swim teams, plus eating well, and surprise, I still have a belly.
And so who better to speak on this than Coach Greg, who in fact was a competitive swimmer? I know you're thinking, you've done it all. Coach Greg, have you done everything? Yup, I actually have. And so unlike Andrew Huberman, I'm going to tell you the real facts. Andrew Huberman said the heat transfer in water, it's through the roof. And so if you're in water, swimming and so on, you're going to be shredded. You really think that? There's hardly any extra calorie burn through swimming. And in fact, people who swim on average have more body fat than people do other sports. Why? Well, because when you have more body fat, it's an advantage. You need more fat to be buoyant. You swim faster than last time. Swimming, especially in cold water, is likely going to lead to further increases in appetite in comparison to other sports.
How do you work out every day and have a belly? It doesn't add up. Yes, it does. Calories.
Michelle knows this. Calories in, calories out. Just because you're swimming every day doesn't mean you're going to be shredded. If you eat more calories than you burn off, then of course you're going to gain weight. And so in a typical swim practice, perhaps she's burning 500, or let's say she's an advanced high-level swimmer, maybe 1,000 calories. Perhaps she's swimming 2 hours. I don't know. How hard do you think it is to eat 1,000 calories? Could she in fact swim, burn 1,000 calories, and then eat some nuts, cereal, and some bagels and put it back on? Of course she could.
I always would work out every single day, 7 days a week. I'd always do something. I walk miles, do the bike for I was doing 30, 40 miles on the bike, stationary bike.
And so Michelle was riding 30 or 40 miles. I was often riding 300. So 10 times as much as Michelle. And guess what? When I was swimming, my stomach stuck out. I thought I was fat. Look at my belly rolls. Why is my stomach not flat? But yet I was swimming, riding bikes, running. I was doing 20 plus hours of cardio a week. But I wasn't shredded. And why is that? Because I was eating 5,000 plus calories a day. Whether it's healthy or not healthy, that is up for debate. But if you're eating more calories than you're burning off, of course you're not going to be lean.
People will probably compare me to her and be like, well, Michelle has great genetics. Bitch, don't let me punch you in your face. Because if you look at most of my family, everybody looks like Oompa Loompas. Everybody round.
And so in reality, the body positivity group is somewhat correct. Not everyone is born to be the same size. Some people have more fat cells, more ghrelin, and so their bodies were meant to be bigger. But it doesn't mean you have to be. If you're in a calorie deficit, you eat better, you exercise, you're going to burn more calories, then eventually you're going to lose the weight. But just because you can lose the weight doesn't mean you should. Not everyone is born to be skinny. If you want to be skinny, for example, single-digit body fat, have a flat stomach, be shredded, most likely you're going to be hungry and or starving, possibly have loss of libido, less energy, insomnia, and not feel good.
I'm very active, but for some reason, I still have a belly and I eat well. Let's look at that little section. I eat well.
And so what I really want to do is talk about what does eating well actually mean. And so let's assume eating well means eating healthy. Just because you eat all healthy foods, does that mean you're eating healthy? No. I know you're thinking, what are you talking about? But let me say this. If every food you're eating is healthy, but you're eating too much of it, it's not healthy. Eating healthy does not involve over-consuming calories, regardless if it comes from spinach, lettuce, chicken breast, fish, nuts, and so on. If you're eating too much of those foods, you're not eating healthy. I think we can all agree that water is healthy. We're talking about normal water. Water's healthy, but what if you drank 24 liters every single day, a liter every hour? You could literally die from over-consuming water. And to the opposite extent, how do you think a chocolate bar or chips or ice cream, how do you think those are healthy? Probably most people say no. But what if I just told you just did a 3-hour bike race? You burn off 2,000 calories and you have a chocolate bar, 250 calories. Do you really think that's bad for you? That there's something wrong with that? Of course not. For a diet to be healthy, the total number of calories need to align with your goals. And so forget thinking you need to eat these exact foods to be healthy. They have to be all healthy foods. A healthy diet can have healthy foods and unhealthy foods. It's all about how many calories you're having in total and the balance of all the macro and micronutrients. And so when this woman says I'm eating well, or aka healthy, is she really? And just because she's on the swim team burning extra calories, does that mean she can eat as much of anything as she wants? Of course not.
We have to work our core muscles as specifically as we do our other muscle groups. And it doesn't happen the same way with functional exercises like swimming. I could be wrong. I'm not a swimmer.
And so I am a swimmer. And so that person's commenting saying, yeah, but you're not working out your core. Do you know how much your core you're actually working out when you swim? Try doing a butterfly stroke. All it is core. You're literally jumping out of the water. It feels like you're doing nonstop sit-ups. You really think you have to do a bunch of sit-ups or core-specific exercises to get a flat stomach? Or do you think it has to do with calories in, calories out?
Isn't swimming everything? You're using everything.
Exactly. Everything, including and not limited to your core. If she's exercising and eating well, she's healthy. Why does she need a flat belly? Well, first of all, if you're obese, you're not healthy. Even though you're eating well, which we've already talked about, and if you're doing cardio, doesn't mean you're automatically healthy. If you're 400 pounds and you swim every day for an hour and eat well, doesn't mean you're healthy. It means you're overweight, obese, and if you were to lose weight, you'd be healthier. And so the key word is healthier. If you're overweight and or obese and you lose some of that weight through a calorie deficit, you're going to become a healthier version of yourself. And so it's not about being perfect. We're not saying this woman needs to have a flat six-pack, but we're saying perhaps she could be healthier. Perhaps her idea of eating well could be improved by eating fewer calories. You get it? I do ab exercises every day, started 3 months ago, and I still have a pooch. Do I even need to comment? Does anyone watching this right now think that if you do a bunch of sit-ups for 3 months that you're going to lose your belly? Does anyone think that? If you do, it's okay. It's your first Coach Greg video. That's okay. Now you know doing a bunch of sit-ups not giving you a flat stomach.
Back when I was really young, Usher does 100 sit-ups a day. So I was like, oh my God, if I do 100 sit-ups a day, then I'm gonna get abs like Usher. It never happened.
Isn't it ironic that she shows a picture of Usher lifting up his shirt off with clear and obvious forms of gynecomastia? It's his aka the BITCH tits, which is a very common sign of using PEDs. Anyone think Usher's natty? Of course he's not natty. Look at the guy though. Yeah, it's possible he's natty. Oh, it's possible to develop a physique like that. Yeah, but did he do it? Didn't think so. Oh my God, yes, I feel this. I lift and run, lift weights, the diet, I still can't lose my belly fat at all. I tell myself, like, why are you putting yourself through all the hard work? Nothing but shredding. Well, first of all, imagine what you'd look like if you didn't do all that hard work. Second of all, you're not in a calorie deficit. If you were, you would lose the weight. It's an automatic thing. You can't break the laws of thermodynamics. And so if you're not happy with your current weight, it has nothing to do with your exercise program and everything to do with being in a calorie surplus. You could eat healthy, junk, whatever, but if you're not eating in a deficit, you're not going to lose weight. People who hate on body positivity must not understand that a girl deserves a slice of pizza. A girl deserves to not think about a number on a scale. A girl deserves to love herself. Do you not think that your body deserves to be healthy? That you should treat it like a temple? That you should do everything and anything possible to keep that body as healthy for as long as possible. And so yeah, deserve your pizza. What's wrong with that? Did anyone say you can't have a slice of pizza? Name the person that says you can't have a slice of pizza. And if you have that slice of pizza and it turns into 15, or you don't do cardio and you don't burn those calories off, of course you're going to gain weight. So if you eat a slice of pizza, don't eat so much of something else. Do you not think there's pizza recipes in my freaking cookbook? Lower calorie, higher protein items, pizza, burgers, lasagnas, wraps, ice cream, all this kind of stuff in the freaking cookbook. Because yeah, you deserve to eat what you want. But if you're smart, You get the cookbook, the calories are lower than last time, and you can eat more of it. This book is made for people who are big eaters. You can eat bigger volume portions and be full, not hungry. And why do you think you're going to lose weight? You're going to lose weight because this book allows you to eat fewer calories while being full, and so it's very easy to be on a diet. Forget chicken, broccoli, and rice. Who wants to do that day in, day out? And even if you do, don't you think you're going to regain the weight once the diet's over? Get the book, start eating from it, lose weight, keep it off the rest of your life.
A girl deserves to love herself. You know what I'm gonna say, you know what's coming. You deserve to love yourself at a healthy weight.
The truth hurts. Telling people what they need to hear, not what they want to hear, that's hard. Telling someone, yeah, you should love yourself, but you should love yourself enough to eat healthy, to go to the gym and exercise and work for it. You ever think of that? Stop playing games all the time, sitting down, watching Netflix and chill, not watching Coach Greg and chill. You gotta watch Coach Greg and chill, learn what you need to do, get off your ass, and burn some of it off. And before I go, the number one supplement I recommend, GO2 Max. It has the main ingredient NMN. It's going to improve your cardio. It allows you to become a better butter burner. You burn more calories in less time. It's been shown in double-blind, placebo-controlled studies. That's right. It's not just a placebo effect. This stuff actually works. The main ingredient, NMN, banned by the FDA. It's going to be banned on Amazon March 13th. And so pick this up now. It has way more benefits than I've just listed. Number one supplement you should be getting, way better than creatine, GO2 Max. Subscribe, click the bell button, comment for the algorithm. Remember to like the video if you liked it. Watch one of those two bloops, watch the top one, then the bottom. Also, subscribe to me, Instagram, Greg Doucette IP Bro. And for cookbooks, training books, coaching plans, and me and my team. And for the HLT supplements, also the clothing line, code Greg, 10% off. Use it, click the link in the description. And until next time, I am out.